After years of struggling, the city of Dunkirk is now looking to try and redevelop itself into a destination. The city is now trying some new things to bring in more people and more money. And this weekend, it's hoping to make a big splash with a national boat racing event. Here's 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley.
If you've never heard it before or seen it, you're in for excitement, that's for sure.
All day long, people came to Dunkirk's waterfront to watch the arrival of these million-dollar boats from across the country. They're here for the Great Lakes Offshore Grand Prix on Sunday.
I think they're fantastic.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. It's great for the city. Excited. Everyone is excited.
This is the third year in a row that Dunkirk has hosted a big summertime event at its waterfront. Tens of thousands of people came the last 2 years for an air show, and it is hoped the power boats will draw the same.
When I came into office, one of the things I wanted to do was to showcase our waterfront more.
We've been working since September of last year to secure all the permits.
This boat race is bringing us national attention. It's going to be televised nationally.
Buffalo's waterfront success is an inspiration, and thanks to corporate sponsors, the cost to Dunkirk is minimal.
All the hotels around here are booked.
A full weekend of activities are scheduled with a powerboat parade tonight, numerous outdoor bands, the arrival of a world champion sand sculptor, and a halftime air show act during the race.
This event is bigger than just the city of Dunkirk. You're getting people who are staying in Jamestown.
I think it's probably one of the best things that have ever happened in Dunkirk.
Aisling Heenan has run a waterfront cafe for 10 years. She and other business people believe the big events are helping make Dunkirk a destination for travelers.
I think it's already started. I think probably in another 3 to 4 years, it'll be unrecognizable.
If the races do well, there is an option to bring them back as part of a master plan to spur development, tourism, and generate a positive economic impact. The powerboat races are free for the public, and to help you out with parking, there will be shuttle service from SUNY Fredonia and the Chautauqua County Fairgrounds. In Dunkirk, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
He says, Grandpa, you never understand what's going on now.
Up next on 7 Eyewitness News tonight, the Tonawanda GM plant celebrating a major milestone with one of its very first employees.
Hey, there's more rain on the way. I'm going to show you when it arrives in your backyard. Plus, we'll show you what's for dinner at the Erie County Fair. Stay with us. You're watching 7 Eyewitness News at 6.
You're watching 7 Eyewitness News with Keith Radford, Ashley Rowe, 7 First Alert meteorologist Andy Parker, and sports director Joe Biscaglia.
It has been 80 years now since the GM plant in Tonawanda began operating. And to celebrate that milestone, today it brought back one of its very first engineers. He's 100 years old now. He tells 7 Eyewitness News reporter James Groh tonight that a lot has changed since he began working there.
At 100 years old, George Nash has seen and done a lot, like build engines for jets during World War II.
And we went into aircraft engine production.
Nash was one of the first engineers at the GM plant in the town of Tonawanda. He started working there in 1938.
Of course, I think I was awed by manufacturing because I'm a country kid.
And today, the GM plant rolled out the red carpet for Nash as a part of its 80th anniversary celebration, a day to recognize decades of dedication.
A lot of us spent a lot of time out here, and the family sacrificed to be able to have us here.
Nash worked his way up through the ranks, retiring in 1980 as head of industrial engineering. And over the course of his 42-year career, he saw a lot of changes roll off the assembly line.
One of my grandson is in this manufacturing business, and he says, "Grandpa, you never understand what's going on now. No, there's no comparison to then to now. These engines run 100, 200,000 miles.
But this was a day to hit the brakes, slow down, and say thank you to people like George Nash.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the retirees who built us to what we are.
So from the 1,600 workers going strong at this plant today, they say thank you, George. In the town of Tonawanda, James Groh, 7 Eyewitness News.
Here's something you can do this weekend. It'll be a celebration of Scottish culture here in the Buffalo area. The 34th Buffalo Niagara Scottish Festival will kick off tomorrow. It's all happening in Amherst at the Buffalo Niagara Heritage Village. There'll be live Celtic music, dancing, all kinds of traditional Scottish goods and food. And then Cider Week is underway here in Western New York. Yes, fall already. The 9-day festival highlights the wide variety of hard ciders that are made here in the area. Dozens of events are planned at orchards and cideries between Buffalo and Rochester. You can check it all out, everything that's going on in Western New York this weekend. We have all the info, a long list for you on our website at WKBW.com. A real treat today for about 200 Buffalo kids. They spent the day under the big top at the Universal Circus performing here in the Queen City this week. They got to meet all the performers, have some lunch. They even walked away with some personalized circus swag bags. And it was all on the house, thanks to a donation from the Buffalo Police Athletic League and local restaurant owner Russell Salvatore.
I'll tell you what, I'm so glad I did it. I'm enjoying it more than you, sir. I can't believe how talented these people are. This is a surprise to me, and I'm happy to do it for anybody in the city of Buffalo. Thank you so much.
The Universal Circus was formed 25 years ago in Atlanta. It's been traveling around the country ever since, offering really a different and unique circus experience. All right, little rain out there tonight. Our meteorologist Andy Parker is live out at the Erie County Fair, tracking your 7 First Alert most accurate forecasts.
Yeah, we did the big rain, go away, and it's okay for now. But I would like to invite you to the first ever, the inauguration of the taste test here at the Erie County Fair. Look at what we have on the table here. Over here, go ahead, tell me what we've got in this one. This is your chicken.
It's a chicken dinner from BW's Barbecue. It is cooked on our pit at our restaurant at Lake Avenue and Abbott Road in Blaisdell, New York, about a block away from the stadium. It's served with a cold salad and fresh cut French fries here at our stand at the fair.
That is going to be good. All right, tell me about what we have in the middle. I see some brisket.
We got some chopped pork in here, some baked beans, North Carolina style, along with that chopped pork, some beef brisket, some collard greens, and not out no can, some fresh homemade macaroni and cheese.
All right, Donnie, down here we've got 2 ears of corn. Tell me about them.
This here, the corn on the right is the Mexican corn, and we have regular corn, and I work with old style foods, and we've been here for 31 years.
You got it. All right, taste testers, have at it. You have about 2 minutes while I do the weather. I'm going to come back. We're going to find out what makes those pop. Let's see what's popping in the skies around Western New York, folks. And there's going to be some rain, but not here for a while. We're all good for a little while, all right? Let's go ahead and show you folks at home what we have as we walk you through the forecast today. There we go. go. Those rain showers in the southern tier, Chautauqua County, you are just about done with these. As a matter of fact, Franklinville, the last to see them, and then they'll exit out over portions of Allegheny County. Up to the north, what we're watching is a line that's starting to come in, this one along the shoreline, but it's just to the left of that, or west, what's coming in on southern Ontario. That's going to get portions of Fort Niagara all the way down to Lewiston Damp, and then there's more coming in after this. And I'll put some timing on it for you as well. We're dry out here at the Erie County Fairgrounds till about after 8 o'clock tonight, and that's good for most folks. 77 degrees, but that breeze is what feels good. It's still sticky outside. Let's talk temperatures. Not everybody's in the same spot. 70s up to the, or down to the south. Few 80s left on the map, but as those rain showers hit, it'll cool us off a little bit. Now let's show you what's going to happen for tonight. Expect to be awoken by some